Hi guys, left this morning, got away by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Tonky, sorry, got away by 7:30, 8 o'clock. I never filmed us leaving or anything. This is family holiday, so it's not that flash. We just do what we do. Today we drove up, just poked up steady, and we're at Lake Victoria. Well, we're not actually at the lake. We just stayed here on this because it's a bit of sand here. And it's just, see the clouds, it's just a little drizzle. We're supposed to get between 1 mil and 8 mil maybe tonight till midnight and then clear out. So I just pulled in here. Oh, you know, if you're camping, watch these meat ants. I didn't pull up beside the meat ants nest. I'm in between the meat ants. There's another one over there, one there, so you don't want them buggers getting onto you. So yeah, we just got put the van up here on this bit of sand, so but we get more rain tonight and we can't get out. Well, we'll just sit here tomorrow, but we'll pack it down tomorrow morning, no rush, and we'll head north to Doringa up and then cut back through onto the road through to on the old Marlborough Road, the old highway. Cuts back in there and we'll go along and have a look at the wind farm, I think I said, and then we'll work our way north along there and just check it out. Not that much to do, but get up there to Serena, have a bit of dinner up that way I suppose somewhere, and then work our way north, Mackay, Proserpine, Bowen or somewhere up there. See what happens. We might end up, see what the traffic's like, and once we get up over the Burketown, we've got to find out whether they're letting water still out, that the road's closed below the Burketown Dam. If it isn't closed, we'll go in at Bowen, up the Collinsville Road to the Bowen River pub, wasn't it? And we either stay there, I reckon she'd be cold, but or we camp up it's $10 a night there just to stay there, and we get a hot shower and everything there, and we might stay there and see what it is. We might buy a bit of something there for tea or just cook something for tea. But anyway, that's the aim if it's open. If not, we'll cruise on up and then we'll come back. I think I've said come back in from as soon as you get over the Burketown Bridge, you turn left at the servo there and go back in towards Charters Towers and go up into the Burketown Dam that way. It won't be a loop road, so you have to return on the same road, but that won't worry. We'll just go in and have a bit of a look for an hour, show Donna the dam and Lauren and McGregor, they haven't been there. Then we'll come back out and we'll work our way over towards Charters Towers then, and camp along there somewhere. Anyway, and then we'll work our way north up, just poke along steady. Trouble is, we've seen so many of these places, it's just finding hard things to see and do that we haven't seen, you know. Anyway, see what happens. Once we get west of Mariba, if we go there heading towards Chillago, it's all new ground for everybody, so at least the country, even if it's dry and dirt and cows, it'll be different dry dirt and cows. Hey Gav. Yeah. And I don't know what the phone reception was like. We should have got the Starlink before we come, but we will for the next trip. Alright, catch us later guys. Morning guys, Tonk here. Just made myself a lovely cuppa and a little gas stove, and we've had I don't know if you can see it there, water laying around, 8 or 10 mil overnight. Looks like it's wet looking out that way. And we're in we're off road here. Lucky it's a bit of sandy country. I think that one might go round, is that one? But hopefully we get a bit of sunshine here this morning. If not, we might have to do the old drop-a-rooney down, and we might get out, put the hubs in and just sneak out here quietly. It's firm to walk on, pretty hard country. Anywhere with these meat ants are, it's pretty hard country. So, and it'll only be wet down, you know, an inch or two, and the road looks all sandy. So yeah, work our way from here at Lake Victoria up. The actual lake's down that way, another 500-600 metres. It's more, a lot of more black soil down that way, so we just didn't think we'd mightn't get out of there. A couple of campers left last night, or people. They might have been visiting friends. But you can see the road sandy, hey? But down there, the road goes to nearly black soil looking, and that's what we're a bit worried about. Might be a bit of a strip of it up there. It's hard, so later on, if we don't get too much rain, it's up there when the guys get up and have a bit of brekkie and pack up. Won't worry us. We'll just take it as it comes. Yeah, but that's the road out. Beautiful here. Bloody beautiful sleet last night. It was, well, not really, because all my mob are so used to staying up at all hours of the night with their computers and video games and different things. That's a bit strange for them to go to bed on dark. Well, we didn't go to bed, it was about 8:30, about 9 o'clock before they settled down. They're all snoring away there now, but nature did call, I had to get up. But yeah, we didn't watch where you go there, you get bogged in your thongs. Alright, well, I think we're heading, like I said, north, and see what we can find. It's supposed to rain today till midday. It was supposed to leave last night when we seen it, when we made the original call to come in here. It was supposed to stop at midnight. But now she's going to stop today sometime. Anyway, it'll do what it's going to do. Catch us. Hi guys, Tonk here, just at a free camp. There's the highway. It goes over there for miles. Rubbish bins at a few, I don't know, 6 k's before Invercombe. Another camp over there. There's one right over the back. Some people just there. Rubbish bins going down through there everywhere. So yeah, just camped here, just out of town. We're not rushing anywhere fast, we're just poking our way north. I don't know where we'll get, how far we'll go. We'll just see. But, yeah, we pulled up about 3 o'clock today, left about 8 or 9. It was, no, we pulled up here and there and went to an IGA, and yeah, so I'll get the fire going later. I've got a bit of firewood here. Everything's purring along. Only day 3, is it? We finally got everything charged up. Toyota's running good. I'll pop the bonnet here in a minute and I'll check the oil and the power steering for tomorrow. And since I've tightened the head gasket up, she's flopping. Oh, sorry, I've got a burr on me. Down this side, bins up there. Beautiful bit of gravel on the sides, eh? They put down a little bit of bloody blue metal. Yeah, nice. Oh well, I'll turn this off. There we are, we're all set up there. Put the fire in the middle later. We'll just sit out here to see how cold it gets. Just here again at near Burketown. Like I said, it goes right out the back. quite cool here. Whew. Had a lovely fire last night, eh? Just had her in the drum there. All the mob were asleep. I just had a nice coffee. Just poke up the road again today. Since I tightened my head down, she's definitely not leaking as much oil. Just a little drip under an ear. So that's lovely. Yeah, she's just purring away, the old girl. Still getting about 15 litres per 100 or something. She gets about 40 litres, she getting 250 k's or something, or around that. I could have a little bit more air in the tyres and the back, but the roads are pretty rough. I could have another couple of pound in the bags, but I don't think it needs it. Just got gear everywhere. My friend said he runs about 10 pound in his bags, and I've got big heavy duty. I've got 500-600 kilos coils in the back of her, so she's just to help her a bit. And one year, I think I told you, when I went to the Cape, I had about 15 or 20 in them towing the boat, and you could just feel like she was pivoting on it and rocking on it. And that was the weirdest feeling. I thought that could crack the chassis, so I let it down, and it was more in the suspension then. So yeah, the tyres are at 40, and I check them, and through the day, on the heat of the day, I put my hand on them, and they're as cold as anything. So normally if you're bloody overinflated or under, they'll get hot. But I do feel when we take off in the morning, they drop back to about 35 or something, 36. And then through the warmth of the day, when the heat comes back into them a bit, and the bitumen comes up. Yeah, I think I'll just stay around 40 for what we got. Everything seems to be humming along now, like not a cloud in the sky, eh? Beautiful bloody winter days out west. Just unbelievable, loving it. Just what a beautiful spot. Why don't they have more of these, eh? It's just not everybody bunged in close together. This is like, got to be a 50 or 100 acre paddock in here. Or 30 or 40 acres. And everybody's spread out, like, 100 yards apart. You can have another van here, another van just here. It's fantastic, eh? The best bloody spot I've ever seen. Another one over there. See, they're all about 100 metres. Everybody with a few brains is staying about 100 metres. No one wants to be on top of each other. Come on, government, get your arse to gear and put these places in for us. Then we'll spend money in your towns. Yeah, so good on you, Ilfracombe, you bloody legend. No signs when you get here. Don't use the firewood, none of this rubbish. It's not a national park. Now we'll just leave that bit of wood that we found, what I did last night, as I chipped that out last night, so it's out, that fire. Now I'll just put that timber over here, and the next person will come in and they've got enough firewood there to cook something on if they want. It's about giving and sharing. And sharing and giving, yeah. Right, making some toast for you. Nifty little things, eh?
Yeah.
Piggy, you think? There's a bakery if you want a pie.
It's 1 o'clock. Do you think it's still open?
Looks bloody busy.
Just closed.
Closed, it said. We're at the National Park entrance to the Combo Waterhole. Lovely area. Comes in, goes around, parking here and everything. Set of toilets, a thing about it, and a walk. I think it's 2.5k return. A sign about whatever's in the area here. Walk over here to the creek. Oh well, it's not the creek, but I mean, look at the flood height there. She comes right up in the trees here when she floods. Apparently this is part of the Normanton system here. The old road by the look of it, and they got it shut off. Now you got to walk. They'd all be hand laid in there. The old road. I'd say you follow the old road to it, the old track to it. You probably could have drove to it not that long ago. Hey? There you go. Big waterhole. Probably pigs camped on it.
Oh.
You alright?
No, taking a picture. Okay. I don't know.
Another little man-made bridge, causeway, going into the Combo Waterhole. More water there. Here comes Guggy. And the Gregory River, look at it. It used to grow everywhere in the Channel Country and the Diamantina. The pigs would be that covered in it. You were flat out shooting them with the 308 through it. It would be that thick on them. Must have been another crossing. Must have been roads in here years ago. See, that was another one. She's washed out now. Look at the grass here. No cattle because of the national park. Holy hell, she's gonna burn when she burns. Yeah, well, I used to years ago. But she's be muddy getting out. Yeah. Combo Waterhole. Always heard about it. First time here. Yeah. It says it was a Aboriginal camp for years. You wonder, that's why they just camp here till the floods come. They live on the mussels and fish here if there's fish. Morning guys. Whew. She's probably one of the coldest mornings. Holy, she's chilly. We're out here, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 k's or 10 k's from Noonan, but we went up I think you would have seen before this, we went up a road and come into the 10 k's or 8 k's off the road of the Combo Waterhole. This here must be like, I don't know, couldn't tell you exactly where we are. There's a fence here and there's the road. We just buddy come over and camped here. That's the national park toilets and everything there, but you weren't allowed to camp in there, so we just come outside the national park boundary. Well, we're going to just camp over there, but there's a lot of birds, and then we're going to camp just there before, in between, and there was a heap of fucking black ants. There's my son Guggy up, McGregor. But gee, this sort of reminds me of the same country where I used to shoot at Winton. A little bit different trees. More of a blue gum type trees. Even though we're only just 60, 70 k's from Winton, they probably are the same type of trees. But yeah, I've never seen so much grass out here, eh? It's beautiful. Yeah, that way there's the sun. Miles and miles and miles. We're just going to keep heading north up to Kynuna. Not Camberwell. Teddy Dwyer used to have a pub there. We went for a walk, as you'll see. Yeah, we went for a walk and out to the Combo Waterhole. But today we're heading north to Cloncurry. That's the sucker, Cloncurry. Up to Cloncurry, then north to the Four Ways, and then up to the Gregory River. I don't know. We'll just go up there and have a look. Hopefully it warms up a bit when we jump above the next parallel. Then we'll head up to Normanton. Once we get there, we'll assess what time we got to get home. Because this is day 5. It's just been... Morning, Guggy. And yeah, see? You wonder why they got an open gate going into a fenced off national park. Yeah. Anyway, this I just can't understand why they don't have. There's no camping in a national park, just there at the caravan, where the toilets and that are. There's not a soul here. I don't know why they just didn't just bend the rules in these western areas where no one comes a lot, and just put aside a bit of an area here. Like this is the Northern Territory. Most of their national parks, you drive all the way out there and camp there. Anyway, that's just my say. Where I come through the Tanami, free camp right at the base of Wolf Creek Crater. You know, they want people to come and look at these things. Why not just open them up in these remote areas? And then once the numbers come up, they can put a Geiger counter there and click them. Once the numbers come up that a lot of people, then maybe start charging, or put a camping area there for them. Just a basic flopping area, self-sufficient. You've got to have everything, and people would flock to them to walk in there. If they could just come in and stay overnight. Who wants to drag the caravan in here, then pull up, walk in, and then they got to leave? People love to come here and just stay a day or two and check out the bird life around the area. They went to all the trouble of putting a bitumen road to the thing. It cost $2.5 million to skiting about it, and you can't stay here. For F's sake, wake up a bit. Look at this area here. This could be all just... The ranger could just mow this. You could have those lines of trees planted, and this could just be where caravans just drive in, and they just park. Even if they gravelled it. Put a bit of gravel on here. They just drive in and they just have a central parking position. The caravans today don't need any shade because they want the solar. And they could just... 10 or 15 vans could park here, no worries about if they wanted to. I'm not saying they would. Anyway, that's my little spiel for this morning. But yeah. Okay. Catches up the road. Oh, Toyota's running good. Like I said, she's not leaking like she was. And I just got to check the power steering oil here in the morning, and I'll check the oil, check the water today. She's just humming. I don't know. My tyres are coming up to about 40 when it starts to warm up. I've got 44 on the back. I may need to put a little bit more in her. They're wearing well. She's 40 all round, but they come up to about 43 on the wall once a day warms up a bit. So to me that's about spot on temperature, air pressure, because what's his name? The famous four-wheel driver. Well, I don't know. The only famous four-wheel driver I know is my flopping father and brothers. And my neighbours. The rest of them, they might think they're famous, but compared to what the neighbours and family and four-wheel driving done, none of them are famous to me. They just think they are. But he reckons you're famous in a way because they wrote a lot of stuff and been on film a lot. Anybody can do that if they fucking got the chance. Anyway, he was saying if it rises £4 above what you put in them, it's pretty well spot on. So that's a bit of a guide anyway. Alright, catch us later. Lovely. Thanks for watching. Lovely big windmill at Julia Creek at the I don't know, recreation area. There's sort of like toilets, little playground. We're just having pie here, and then we're going up the servo and fill up, and we're heading north. Yeah. That way is to Richmond. That way is to Mount Isa, and north to the Four Ways. Julia Creek Lions Club, that's what it is, park. And the old Toyota here. Just pulled up for a little break, 5 minutes. Got rid of the rubbish. We just went and did some shopping, got the some bread, some bits and pieces, and now I just got to go and get a bit of hose. Okay, catches. Hi guys. Tonk here. Day 5. Not far from where we're going. Pulled up on the side of the road up near the Four Ways. Scavin. Just getting the fire ready. Look at the ants nest here, hey. Ants nest, hey. Just an old quarry like we love them, just off the road. 40-50 metres. Not a lot of traffic. Might be a few road trains tonight shifting cattle. It's me. Out through there. Look at all the ants nests. Just got a lovely bit of firewood from over at that tree. She's all good. Set the chairs up here. Sun's a bit hot at the moment, but another hour should be getting down. It'll be lovely. Should have parked a little bit out this way, so we could have sat in the shade here behind the car. And I was thinking I was setting it up more for tonight. Gavin's getting a fire going in our drum here.
A little bonfire.
Yeah. That'll keep us going for a while. Wife's over there looking for insects. I looked around that tree there for a bit of firewood, but she's been really rated pretty good. Yeah, okay. Just keep chipping away. McGregor's in there sorting things out. Getting what he's after. What you chasing, Cuggy? Oh, just shifting him.
Yeah.
There's the van again, like I said, in there. Gives us one, sorry, like, not a double, but not quite a double. This is a queen, I think. They might be doubles, I'm not sure. Hey, g'day, Guggy.
Hey.
There's Troy. There's Lauren. They're all just sitting out of the sun because they'll melt if they're in the sun. And they come out at night when it's not so hot. Alright. See you tomorrow. Just poking up here steady. Nicely fenced off area. Again, like a light, you know, so you know you're not on private property. Morning guys, Tonk here. day 6. Should get there today. Could have pushed on tonight, last night, and did it. But I just, no, well, doesn't matter. We just drive, and we just love looking at the countryside and taking different roads. And yesterday we taken photos of different birds. You know, wedge tails and Namcan kestrels, wood swallows. And, I mean, we've taken them photos before, but because you document them in a different area, and that takes a couple of hours mucking around and turning around. And, you know, brolgas and plains turkeys and stray and busted. But look at that there, there's something coming up. Still here at the old quarry. These are our favourite spots to pull up. It's hard, you don't get bogged on them. Normally they got their blue metals all spread out everywhere, so there's no burrs. They haven't used this one for a while. Lovely single lane. Just single lane bitumen here. I thought it was going to be dirt. But anyway, I don't care. We take it as it comes. Just having a lovely cuppa. Look at the old twirl in the camp. We had the fire last night. I think I've said to you before, I get up for a pee in the middle of the night and I tip the ash out and spread it out so it cools off. So there's no fire going when we leave. We'll probably get going about 8 or 9 o'clock or something. We don't get going real early. Just poke along steady. We had stir fry and creamy bacon carbonara last night. Gee, it was beautiful, mixed together. I should have filmed it. There was something just a packet mix, 2 packet mixes in go in the bowl, and a big container of stir fry frozen, and we just put it out into the fridge and it thaws out as you travel through the day. Now we're having buttered chicken tonight, so it's just tin stuff or bottle stuff, whatever, and we just put another container of extra chook, chopped up, pulled apart, cooked chook into it. Yeah. I reckon just the travelling and these camps we have, and just time with the family, yakking and having a feed. I mean, you haven't got to go somewhere to be fishing or somewhere. Although we will later on. We will do that, but these trips when the school holidays, you haven't got enough time much to see much. And I did go to one of the far-flung corners of the state just to have a look at a swimming hole. Oh, but I just love it. Okay, see you today sometime when we get there, see whether we have a swim, because holy hell, we're not far from bloody, only a couple 100 k's from Normanton, a few 100 k's from Normanton, and it's still freezing. This is our setup, guys, when we're travelling, cooking. And we have another gas cooker there, an older one. Sits there in those bits of ply. See, you sit them on a bit of ply here, so they don't heat the table up. These newer ones mightn't do it. It might have an air gap underneath there and I mightn't have to worry. One of my favourite things for breakfast sometime. Bit of Promite toast and cheese slice. That bucket's holding the door shut because I'm too lazy to put the stabiliser legs down. The door just doesn't shut properly. But what I might do is I get rid of the old ones and put a couple of swingway ones down. But yeah, you don't need much to travel. I mean, this is not the cheapest gas, these canisters, but it's just convenient. And because we haven't got a gas, if we're on the road full time, I'd make sure we had a couple of gas bottles to cook on. Or we do a fair bit on the fire. We cook tea and steak on the fire if we were travelling all the time, but we're not doing it enough. We just get going and then we're home. Whereas when I go away, I have the 9 kilo bottle and it lasts me couple of months at least. Alright, just thought I'd show you that. Gets really deep quick. Apparently, I haven't been in, but that's what I've read or watched. And it flows faster than you think.
Is there a towel ready?
Yes.
Okay.
They will just float off the table.
It's not too bad to walk, but it is a bit hard.
It's all loose rocks.
Yeah, it's slippery. Sorry.
No, it's rough, right? Oh, I guess it's sort of waterproof.
Yeah. I'm just sort of trying to film without putting too many people in it, just us. I reckon I'm just going to go in there and come back up there for a start. In and out. Just for a start.
I can feel it's gonna.
Oh, it's cold, eh?
These thongs are gonna.
I'm not taking my thongs, I'm not going far. I'm just getting a few more things ready and then I'm going to go in. There's the old truck here. Set up on the Gregory River. It's pretty shallow, and you've got to give it to it to get back into the bank. It's lovely to get out, it's hard and nice to get up there, it's not loose. Get down a bit further where the rocks. Blooming kookaburras. Gregory River. Just coming on daylight. The old bridge here. I've got to shut off. I don't know if I filmed this. Our camp just in here. Water running. You won't probably see it. Just sort of filming the fog. It's a bit eerie in here. All the different vans. I just didn't want anybody in the footage. The old road coming in up there, she's blocked off. Head off soon. Head off this morning. Morning guys, Tonk here. I didn't just be wary when you come here. No fuel at Gregory River apparently. Not until 10 o'clock till the pub opens. And that's if they've got it. And if you're counting on Burketown, well, it's a card operated machine. Doesn't operate on Sunday, but it's 24 hours, so I don't know how that works. And like some of them ones, you're not sure if they've got fuel or not. So we might do a bit of a backtrack today. It's not like bloody foolish me, never topped up the 2 jerry cans when I was at Julia Creek. I would have had them with me now. Oh well, you get that on the big jobs. Would have had another 250 k's range, would have got us to Normanton easy. We get to Normanton on vapours. I don't like doing that. We might not make it, I just don't know. It's 351 k's. I just don't know what I got left in the tank. Bit close. Anyway. Okay. There's somebody up. I'll catch us later. Our bill's unlocked. Ready to roll. Plane coming in. The Landsborough trees that way. And this is, what's this called? The Burketown Meat Works.
The Boiling Down Works.
Oh yeah, there's your.
The first Boiling Down Works was established in 1867.
And this is part of the machinery over here. Must have been a big works here. Some sort of pump. A pump, say, pumping water. A couple of big boilers, drive and everything. Look at the bloody big pulleys and belts, another pump. Ah well, we're working our way. Oh, she's a good one. You alright? They can read it. I was sat there long enough.
1897.
Is that one's what it put out? How deep does it say?
6,481 gallons
An hour. There you go. That's pretty. That's like I said. The ones out west were 9,500. So, and now we're down 4,400 feet. Yeah, well, we used to shower in it, but it was. All this is built up round the bore. Whew. Ah, don't fall in the water, it's hot.
Can you see, Lauren?
Leichhardt Falls. Yeah, they go and crawl in the water holes up above. Because apparently this has got crocs in it or something. You can camp right around the edge of it, see, and camp right on the edge. Looks like they've had a cable car or something down there years ago. Some sort of setup. The mob at Leichhardt Falls. at the big crocodile, Normanton. Yeah, here at Carumba. Oh yeah. Australian pearl raptors. Morning guys, Tom here again. Just come down to go and do the Barramundi Centre. It's shut on a Sunday due to sharp staff shortages. For fuck's sake. Some boats here. Just pro boats everywhere. Another one over there. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, this is what it used to look like. Oh no, that's what happens in the floods. How high was it? The river mouth at Carumba. She goes out there. There. It hasn't changed. This is where it'd be good to camp all along here, but they don't let you. Boat going out there, the leads. On the road to Chilligo. That's back to Normanton. That's to Chilligo. We don't know how far. We'll hit dirt soon. Just purring up here. Everything's going good. Have a look here. Yeah, tyres have still got tread on them. There'll be a bit of dirt coming soon. I think it's a couple hundred k's to maybe Dunbar or whatever it's called. Working our way in, there's like a big bend like that. You go north a couple of hundred, then a couple of hundred to Chilligo. It's 540. Anyway, hit the dirt. Woohoo! Just putting the hubs in. I like to drive in high range 4-wheel drive. Yep, locked in. Righto. 400 k's of this or something, I think. She just started. Tyres are already down. Hello back there. We're off. Yeah, maybe 400 k's of this, I think. Not sure. Wind the window up, keep the dust out. In 4-wheel drive. Okay, we're on our way. Look, there's water holes right along the roads here, eh? Little water holes. There'll be pigs all. Look out! Hang on. It just looks Cape Yorkish, but it's not the Cape, it's the Gulf really. Still a little bit of moisture in the dirt because there's not big heaps of bloody bull dust blowing. Oh yeah, there's a big wet patch they just filled in with rock, see? She would have been a big bog hole. We might have picked it pretty good. Oh well. creek up in here. Looks a little bit like one of the rivers in the Kimberley. Flowing, you could have a swim there if you wanted, probably, on the road. Yeah, you could get out there and have it. Oh, you know, you wouldn't be worried. You'd be worried to be a big croc just laying there, wouldn't you? Beautiful.
Why did it sound like that?
Oh, just low gear and not a lot of revs. Get a bit of a vibrate up. But she's just about stalled. I should have found another gear. First gear, I was in second. She's like down to 0 on. See people camp there.
Yeah.